I will say me more car by the body age politics avenue. Make sure to subscribe to our channel na ABM. Obe leave nice comments under the comment section. Make sure you say as also obe share video way ama afofo so insa akebi. I will say mama yembo Ryan seminemu. National Service Scandal no and Sensemia na OSEIASSIBEY na oye CEO former boss of KMA na busia ade aba abɔnten sɛ saa sika no a papa no awiaeɛ no wamfa nhwɛ abusua no na ɛsan so mpo oni dwumadie bi a obetumi de adi ɛde atua saa sika wei ɛna ɛsan so abusua no ɛka sɛ sika yi ɛnyɛ sika ketewa na papa wei faeɛ nti ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmogye firi ɔno ankasa ne hɔ na ɔno ankasa fa kwan a ɔbɛfa so ɛde atua saa sika wei ama aban no na ne dwumadie a wɔdi sisie ne deɛ oni sika da baabi a obetumi ɛde atua na kyerɛ sɛ prosecution na papa wei ɛwɔ sɛ ofeisi ɛnsa wɔ mu ne deɛ papa no kea ne ke ɔbɛkɔ moma yɛmbɔ nwura yɛ nsɛm no mu na yɛnkɔhwɛ nsɛm a ɛyɛ mpanyimfo yi ɛka fa OSEIASSIBEY ho ɛne nsɛnsɛm a ɛwɔ hɔ ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu.
Auditor General Mr. Auditor General Can Curtis in 1957 news. I see the total amount of money stolen or illegally spent by National Service Authority boss. Eye OSEIASSIBEY entry. Oye KMA, former KMA boss. Any gift you are worried. Minia ketwa no. Young girl, I know what Independence Hall, minim no. Onim se minim no. Na owo KNUST. Na owo Independence Hall. Na ne ho kete baby obehu mi bia obe batare me. Na onisika. I no gift you worry, no onisika. Onfre abusue ma na omuwo sika. I know her. Gifting so as me fani se mi nia ketwa. That time no wo KNUST. No wo Indecent no. Ye mu bi na omfaye nsi form. Very innocent at that time. Na sika onunkwa di ukinkan boma. Millions bebre onunkwa over bare 200 and something billion. Ni ekeka wo mu mienu die bom no. Ni enim se sika ne ye 548 million Ghana cedis. Say ye kohwehwe mu no. A free 548 million Ghana cedis no. Echo 2.2 billion. Unim 2.2 billion. 2.2 billion no 22 trillion. 22 trillion. Trillion enye billion no. Trillion mako 22. Ena National Sports Authority, you can say National Service Authority. Any gift to worry, you can bomb and say car, yenhu. Yentimi nkase o maye bibi enyanko court ba yenhu enkwa afa baabi a yesusu sa afa baabi no eye trillion nya billion no trillion mako 20 me see gift to worry minim no na oni sika saa honorable OSEIASSIBEY entry oni sika saa brana no wabono entimi mani saa sika ne saa honorable sa woni honorable OSEIASSIBEY momfa ne picture nto so mame Momfa ni picture nto so mame na obi amehwe honorable OSEIASSIBEY entry. Momfa ni picture meto so mame. I know his son. Ninia ne ba eko Prempeh College. Mi church nyoma bi mu. Ne ba ko Prempeh College. Mi junior no. Ne ba ko Prempeh College. Mi junior no. Ebrana wa bono. Ontimi nya saa sika na yese ayira no. He was the former KMA boss. And he didn't call National Service Authority. Sikankua ayira under his watch as the boss. Ye kikaboma trillion mako 22. Sa sikana ye boss no unhu bi da. Sa wo ye krojia juma. Udi nyame na ye adwuma saa sika no unya bi da unhu bi da no awu Se we ya aban adwuma e den pa se obekọ retirement no na wo 50,000 e wo account mu. I'm telling you. Me say se we ya Ghana aban adwuma krogen a e be ye den pa se a wo aban adwuma ye twa aka 3,000, ye twa aka 2,000, ye twa aka 4,000, ye twa aka 5,000. E be ye den pa se sa aketua no obekọ no now will be 50,000 and now 100,000. Even your Senate benefits or Senate to cry the other no one share Andrew 50,000. 500 million, 100 million Makumako 5 as I'm making you. 100 million Makumako 5 as I'm making. Sa papa we only gift your worry. Si kankwa ye keka bomo ye si oma 5 die a yenhu eye 2.2 billion 22 trillion Makumako 22. Uye soja ni etie me, uye police ni etie me, uye teacher ni etie, uye full soldier, uye MPP full soldier tie me, uye NDC full soldier tie me. Mesi omo mienu nyina minimum omo. Gift your worry, the mini aketwa, minimum onisika.
Opinion the home. So put your hands together, show some love for my good friend, lawyer Asare. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here. Actually, I'm in your office, so it's good to have me in his office.
You're welcome.
I'm the only person in this world who can come to your office and welcome you to my show in your office.
And welcome you back.
Thank you. And today, one of the things I want to start on straight away, because it's almost as if we are in some legal season and everything that is trending has to do with the law. And of course, the most trending issue now is the Chief Justice and being, suspended or removed from office and everything. Today, the minority, they came back to Parliament, and one of the things they said was that this is like witch hunting. It's a big blow to the whole judiciary, to the legal framework.
Let me deal with the issue of the CJ's removal. Whether or not we are going to participate in any process. For us, all the cards are on the table. First of all, we see the conduct of the Puaman Committee as a travesty of justice. I mean, what that committee has done, the purported recommendation, should prick their own conscience, all the committee members. A referral has been made to you as a committee, and at least 4 of the members of the committee are judges, a retired Supreme Court judge and 2 sitting Supreme Court judges. You have 3 petitions before you. You are done with the hearing of 1. You tell the person, the respondent, being Her Ladyship Justice Araba Esaba Tokunu, and her lawyers, that come back on the 15th for us to begin the hearing of the second petitioner's petition. Then suddenly, the second petitioner's lawyers write for a long adjournment. And out of the blue, a report is purportedly done recommending her removal. And within 2 hours, the report is fully studied and recommendation as made is complied with or adhered to or decision taken. The Puaman Committee must be ashamed of itself. That committee has reduced our democracy to something that cannot have a phrase to describe.
What's your view on this?
Kwaku, thank you very much. I have had problems with the way our chief justices have been selected in this country.
The selection process?
The selection is very, very flawed. See, the legal profession is one profession which respects seniority. And therefore, in our forward march to ensure the independence of the judiciary, one would have wished that the presidents who initiate the selection process would do so in good faith. So I will use what has just happened, what is trending, former Chief Justice Tokono's removal as a case study. The former president, Addo, Akuffo, himself a lawyer, should have respected the tradition of the profession in the selection process.
Are you talking here about the seniority?
Seniority. So we go by the enrollment, the day lawyers are called. So Kwaku Sinti Misa, so your surname Sinti Misa, then Kwaku answers sorry. So even though we'll be called on the same day, I'll be senior to you. Because in terms of our surnames, alphabetically, I'll come first. So you have to respect me as your senior. Therefore, if there are opportunities, especially with regard to the judiciary, you look at who was appointed first.
So you're talking about the date of appointment,
not
the spelling of the last name?
No, the date of appointment and the date of elevation from, let's say, the magistrate court to the circuit court, then to the high court, to the court for appeal and the Supreme Court. Therefore, if 5 justices of the court for appeal are elevated to the Supreme Court on the same day, you look at who was first appointed onto the magistracy as a magistrate, or the circuit court, or to the high court, or that's it, before you get to the Supreme Court. Therefore, at the time Tokono was appointed, how many justices of the Supreme Court did we have? And who was the most senior when former Chief Justice Kwesi Yeboah retired? Now, if you take the story from there, it becomes a very fascinating one. When former Chief Justice Kwesi Yeboah retired, the most senior was Paul Bafuboni, followed by Scott Pohama, and then I think Lovelace Johnson. Now, what did we see? The former president took Tokono out of 10 from nowhere to the enviable position. And I voiced my sentiments out. I made it quite plain on there that, it wouldn't wash. Any government other than Nana Akufo-Addo's government will not tolerate that kind of abuse.
And him being a lawyer, why did that happen?
Abuse of power. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So if you look at the concentration of power, presidential power, and Article 69 in this country, it means that our presidents have become kakai. We have clothed them with so much power that they can do what they like, except turn a man into a woman, or vice versa. And I think that
Quickly, was this the intention of the Constitution?
No. I think in the wisdom of the framers of the Constitution, they thought that we being a democratic country, whoever will be appointed president or elected president will respect the provisions enshrined in the Constitution. But I don't think we've been so lucky. Maybe perhaps apart from former President Fifi Mills, Asumdweyine, who evinced an intention to respect the Constitution. I don't think the other presidents
paid that much attention.
No, I'm afraid it's in the negative. You see, so former President Akuffo did his best, and you can see now that he is very well respected today. Now, if you compare former President Akuffo with former President Addo, the difference is huge.
In terms of respect for the Constitution?
In terms of respect for the Constitution, in terms of respect for good governance, in terms of respect, for combating corruption, galamsey. So you need to rely on the law to be able to achieve certain measures. You see, and if you have a president who doesn't respect the people's will as enshrined in the Constitution, we are, good for nothing. You see. So the Tokonu saga arose from disrespect to the Constitution. And I think that because the former Lady Chief Justice had not been, cut out, so to speak, for the high office, it entered her head.
When you say she had not been cut out for the high office,
you have to walk the walk.
Okay.
So from the High Court to the Court of Appeal, you learn under the feet of your seniors the way things are done. Because in this country, if you are appointed a Chief Justice, there's no training ground for you. But between the Circuit Court and the High Court is a training ground for the High Court justices, from the High Court to the Court of Appeal. But once you are chosen as the Chief Justice, whether you have any administrative experience or not, you are the Chief Justice, and you have to hit the ground running from day one. She didn't have that kind of experience.
She didn't go through the mill, you're suggesting?
No, okay. Not at all, absolutely. You see. So it became a deficit in a CV. And when some of us, tried to caution former President Akufo-Addo, he wouldn't listen. And again, the former president...
What was that caution that this woman has jumped up too many steps to get to where she's going? What was the caution?
Yes, but if you know Nana Addo very well, that much, he doesn't have a listening ear. And therefore, you can say whatever you want to say. It will be like, pouring water on stone. And what hurt was the fact that, Nana is a lawyer and should have respected the traditions of the profession in, the selection process. So I'm now inclined into likening the office of CJ with regard to former Chief Justice Tokonu to a traditional stool. I mean, if you look at the posture now,
Every time there was a soldier boy, now J Penny Saudi be shame, would be see or GH Politics Avenue, meaning say a besan Swissia, and say ye see near the insema, a trouble or memoir, a mood, a emotion, quana, a bestomo, corruption, seminem, and normal bibra, a cost of papa nipon a trouble or memo dear, a GH Politics Avenue, a far to him to say, yet a bestomo, a brand, yet there must be brave, erratic, and come.